but love here. As the match is getting underway though, with Echelon Oddball. We saw the last player sneak in and quickly hop on their team. We're about to run into it. We're gonna see. I think, you know, controlling the Rockets are going to be huge here, the camo as well, and making sure that we play the ball. As you already know, earlier today when we played our matches, I lost one of those games because I didn't play the ball off the map. It is so crucial to be on top of these play balls and not giving the opposite team any free time on the map with just a freebie setup, if you will.
Yeah, ball plays are so important, right? It's some players are always like, oh, I can get an extra 2-3 seconds. They're not here yet. They're not here yet. Let me hold on to that ball. They die prematurely and they give up 20 seconds of ball time because they just didn't get it off and play it in time. It's so critical for players to get that ball off and to make sure they're on top of it.
Absolutely.
And here we go. Game 1. We're here. Scared Money going up against this Spartan roster. Heart of the Cards. Who will come out on top? Oh, we'll have to wait another couple minutes.
We'll find next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, man.
Someone
we should have the transition for that.
Imagine.
Ooh, dude, imagine we had like an anime opening for our show, man. Just like, hey, we'll think about it.
I mean, the intro is already amazing as it is. I gotta say,
we got a great intro, man.
Love it.
Really, really great intro. Just we gotta spice it up sometimes, man. We got a whole hand animated thing. That'd be fun. But enough weeb talk, right? We're over there. Heart of the Cards, though. I mean, I love the team name,
right?
Because reference back to that old school Yu-Gi-Oh. Waking up Saturday morning, watching the cartoons, making sure that you could see your favorite dragon, blue eyes, white dragon, and play it on the field. I love it. You see in Yugi, draw that last card for that, where he has no business. That card you never seen for the entire show. He pulls it out at the last second. It's like, oh, he actually had what was necessary to win in this very specific shot. Oh, I love that old Yu-Gi-Oh show. But you know, now we're back in it. We're back to Echelon Ball. Like you said, Rocket's so important. Make sure a player goes there and secures them. We'll see which player opts to go that way. You see one player from Heart of the Cards immediately heads towards that Rockets as 2 go for the camo, and 1's going out the top 3, and this is a pretty standard start. But Spartan losing the initial fight to Bards, and that's going to let Rockets go into the side of Scared Money as Rain finds a perfect kill from the top of Pelican and is trying to kill that ball carrier but can't quite get it away. And I believe that camo, I think it got burned. I don't know if it got away, but Bards has this rocket and he's going to use it to find some kills as he finds Rain, and now he has 1 more to work with. He's going to find, oh, actually shoots it a little bit far, and that's unfortunate. Spartan getting his revenge with the help of Musa, and the ball going in favor of this Heart of the Cards roster, which I wouldn't have expected with how that start went, Laz. It looked like that was going to be a great start for Scared Money.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not how the cookie crumbles, you know? It's just looking good, but you have to execute on the end of it all. And we see Spartan here in a 1v1. He does have some help from Rain. The trade doesn't come in. We'll see if this nade can connect here as Red Team. Scared Money getting away with some ball time here as they snuck in behind the ball player. That was a great play by Red Team here as they're bringing the ball over to the Snickers. I like this rotation. They're going to be forcing Blue Team to spawn on the blue side of the map. They do lose some players, so we're going to see a play ball, and they're just going to try to just play some Slayer here, buy some time for themselves. If you can get a trade, that'd be huge. Unfortunately, that player continues to live on the bottom pizza as Blue Team now is going to look to continue to get a little bit more ball time. 2 players down now for the Red Team. And Bard's able to take out Spartan to even up the numbers a little bit as Musa is still continuing to milk, doing a really good job here. Now the Rockets are about to drop. I would see this play ball happening, and we're going to see which team is going to be able to control the Rockets, and that's going to help them maybe make a swing to play for the camo afterwards, coming up here in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and this is great from this Heart of the Cards roster. They were all set up towards that Rockets to start with. They have the numbers advantage. It's a 3v2. They eventually come out on top. They played that ball, and you can see they all situated themselves towards that Rockets. They definitely listened to you. But as all that happened, man, Heart of the Cards was there. Vetra got away with the Rockets, so I'm not sure what happened. Vetra has the Rockets in hand, but the camouflage goes on Musa's body, actually Name's body. And I guess this will be the question. Which one do you value more? Do you value the Rockets or do you value the camouflage? As Name has this invisibility cloak on, he's looking for a player to take down. He eventually finds Furiously as Vetra went down in that bottom pizza. So it looks like the camo investment, more of a long-term investment, and it's working out handsomely for this Heart of the Cards roster as they're up 52-29 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this game as they've taken the ball away towards Pizza. And it looks like they've done a great job of setting up, getting the ball, getting it out to where it needs to be, and also playing the ball early. Everything that you said before the match, Les, they've done wonderfully.
That was exactly, I mean, they're really just on top of the rotations. You know, the Rockets could have been huge there, but I mean, you got that camo for 45 seconds, right? And it was used so beautifully, the route that it was taken, camo player getting behind the opposite team. But now we got Rain with the ball, doing a little bit of everything here, trying to help his teammate live here, Spartan, as he charges forward to get that slay. Unfortunately, they're still spawning on the blue side of the map, and the play ball doesn't go off. Red team able to get a few slays here. We're going to see if they can live as Musa is desperately trying to continue this assault on the ball player, and he might fall off the map, unfortunately.
Oh,
you hate to see that.
He naded himself, and then he redeemed it, and then he jumped off the map again. Not his best moment, but they have ball control once again, and I thought that not getting that ball off when Rain tried to play it, like just happened right there, and they're not able to play it again. I thought that would cost them more, but they have this ability just to get back into the game, slay out right away, and get themselves into the position. It's like they play a bit faster. They have less steps to take because their slaying ability just allows them to press fast forward on the cassette and go to the next song, go to their next hold. As we see Bards controlling that top green area, it's so powerful, but he loses the fight versus Camouflage, and that's going to be Sparty McFly Spartan getting away with it, but Vetra barely able to take him out. And man, that's a critical burn that Vetra just got there. I mean, if they get away with that Camouflage, that could have been devastating.
Right, I really like what I saw here from Red Team. Just textbook Halo on this map. We saw them rotate the ball towards the Rockets. I think Rami still has the Rockets, and they were able to also get that camo burn, as we saw Spartan burn it around the 42 mark. So they were really on top of getting control of both things and doing a great job also playing the ball off the map, making sure Blue Team doesn't get any free ball time. Blue Team, great team collapse here as we see Name ready to put some more pressure here as he's anticipating the enemy should be coming up. Did you see that spawn right there in the dynamite? Oh my goodness, that is so unlucky for Name. I've got that team spawn. Halo 5 does, you know, put some stock on where your teammates are, and that was just wild, just 20 feet in front of him.
Yeah, when you get the reticle spawn, man, it's just absolutely filthy to do it. And it's always 50-50, right? Sometimes it's like, oh man, I just spawned into a 5-shot. What the hell, Name? And then the other time it's like, I just spawned and there's a guy, like I'm looking at this guy spawn in front of me and he just puts shots in me and I die.
Wasn't ready.
Why is he spawning there? I'm freaking out in the chat. You could definitely, it's a dual-edged sword as it is, but Vetra getting time at this Pelican. He's seeing the push through towards Pizza, and he has to make a decision here. Is he gonna milk or is he gonna play this ball off? He hasn't quite, there we go. He's finally gonna opt to sit on that ledge and get it off. Now me, I'm personally a fan, right? He got an extra second right there, Laz, but just throw it off. If you're gonna play it and you don't, like, you're not really sure you're gonna get another 10 seconds, like just throw the ball off and shoot your pistol. If you can live there and reslay out for the pickup, I think that's always a much better spot to be in. But man, talk about this man Bars. He's been on top of every rocket. He's not able to put this one to use, but they've really valued that rocket pickup. And we've seen the Scared Money roster continually be on top of the Rockets as they start to rotate to get ready for the Camouflage. And the camo just dropped right now. We're going to see if... Oh, what a great stick here. He comes back for the melee just to make sure. Figures, you know, I'm going to die anyways. But I think the camo was picked up here by Rain. We're going to see what he can do as he's sneaking his way behind Vetra, taking him out, controlling the Pelican spawn, helping his teammates put in some damage. That blue spawn is still open, and the ball might reset, so he's going to have to make this judgment call of whether to let it reset or try to go for the touch. It seems like it's going to get reset. He does get taken down. That's a big play by Red Team as they just work together here to make sure they could take out Rain with the camo and didn't let him live any longer. Now the ball's reset. We see Cody coming in here. Vetra just playing a sneaky. They do lose a teammate. He's going to try to probably play the ball here and just get in some scrappy time. I think he forgot he couldn't hover. I honestly think he forgot that you can't hover with the ball. That was that melee right there. Life. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. As Vetra just goes off the map. But this Scared Money roster, man, they sneakily taken this lead. It's not like they've done anything super splashy or just dominated the map, But we saw an impressive start from Heart of the Cards, and the Scared Money roster, they constantly get themselves 20, 30 seconds at a time, get the ball off, reslay, get their opportunities. It definitely seems as if they're in the driving position right now, as they're playing a bit more comfortably on the map. I think that's the big difference in my opinion, lads. They just feel just a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, Slay's coming in their favor, and they're able to just get the ball to him at the right time. I'm seeing a lot of good play balls as well from them coming out. More Slays here as Flairsley does get a nade off and just getting a little bit of ball time here. I like that he's aware his teammates are spawning on the Pelican, so he's rotating the ball closer to them. I like this play. We do see one of his teammates get taken down. He's already ready to milk and play the ball at the same time. Love these objectively focused. What a milk! And he still gets the play ball. Big plays right here. 7 points left for Scared Money to get their first win on the board. It's not over yet though for Heart of the Cards. They're coming in here. Camo is also on the board, and we see a killing spree from Ram. He's gonna try to keep the Camo alive for his teammates. Veteran play. Didn't really matter though. Ball was in hands. Closing it out. Dominantly.
That's a dominating, bro. That's funny.
On the same
dominating performance. We feel the same way, because that was looking Scared Money totally off the start, right? We saw them, they had not the greatest start, like initial start getting Camo, getting rocks, but they were able to get the ball away even without all those without getting the goodies to go with it. And then they were able to keep their lead, and then something flipped and this Scared Money roster took it over. And look at the damage outputs. That's what's really surprising to me. Scared Money, man, heavily outdamaged that game. Spartan almost getting 3,000, and they're still able to win that game quite decisively. I mean, are they even getting outslayed as well? I don't think one player went positive.
Wow. I mean, that just goes to show you the objective efficiency, right? That's like...
Okay, Bards went +2, so only one player went positive for that Scared Money roster, and they won by, what, 50 points?
It's that objective efficiency, sir. That's the only way to really, you know, account for that, right? Because you would assume, right, if they're getting more slays, the opposite team is dead longer, you have more timing on the map, but not necessarily if you're not taking the right routes, if you're not working together as a team. Also, you have to take into account the Camo and the rockets, and we saw how they were going in the favor, sometimes splitting, but the Camo really playing a huge role, in my opinion.
Man, look at this milk, man.
That was a great play.
We're actually talking about a 60-second milk in reality, man. That's just like a 60-second win, like a full minute of extra ball time, and it just shows how efficient their slaying ability was. And that's why I love that we have like great objective games, because there's not that many objectives like in other games where it's like you get outslayed, you have the ability to win. Halo has that ability where you're playing flag and you get outslayed by 20 kills, you can still somehow manage to win the game as long as you're playing a better, more efficient game. And that's the way I would describe this roster of Bards, Furiously, Rami, and Betra. They're efficient. They know how to play fast. They know when to play fast. And I think that's really important, that when to play fast, because some players just have one speed, and that's turbo.
Just go.
This Scared Money roster, I feel as if they've learned quite a bit, and they're starting to pick their battles.
Yeah, I mean, we were both anticipating a fight, and Scared Money coming out swinging here, but now it's going to be a Slayer match. We did see Scared Money get outslayed in this first game, but you know, their objective efficiency just came out on top handedly. We're going to see if this carries over though, or if it's going to flip. Maybe we'll see Scared Money coming out on top of this one. But yeah, key to this is that Camo again is very instrumental to help you open up the map for your team, and being aware of where you're spawn trapping the enemy team when you do have some map control. What would you say, you know, what do you look for, Gary? What are you going to be looking for on this one?
Like you said, Camo is really important. What I value a lot on this map is that noob combo top mid. If you're able to get the camouflage, get away with the noob combo, the tac magnum, use the sandbox to give yourself a little bit of that edge, I feel as if it can make big dividends in the end. But we're talking about how objective efficient this Scared Money roster is. Well, guess what? The objective is to get kills, and they're mighty efficient at it. As they are an efficient team. I expect them to at least have a bit of a fight, but we're seeing a fast start for Heart of the Cards. They got away with, did they get away with Camo? I actually think they didn't get away with Camo, but they got 4 kills off the start. They're looking great. Once again, Heart of the Cards come out strong as Sparty McFly sitting at that car 1, Spartan lasering down Rami from across the map. But honestly, I want to see them just take steps, you know, find control on the map. I think you said it best. You have your own little formula for how to build control on the map. And why don't you explain that to the folks at home? Because I love the way that you explain how to build control on Slayer for maps.
Yeah, I mean, this might be a talk for another day because it takes a long time to really get into the nitty-gritty, but basically you have these 4 letters that you can visualize to help you control the map, and it's I, L, U, and an O on the map. And you can pretty much use them across all of the different game types and modes. They work for Classic Halo and H5, but those 4 letters, I, L, U, O, are dominant. On Truth here, for example, if you hold a U on the map holding both bases and P2, you're going to force them on the bubble side of the map, and that's super dominant in a Slayer game here to keep them on the bubble, away from the camo. That's just one example. And we're seeing here as Scared Money seem to have kind of trapped Heart of the Cards in the red base. We're seeing the collapse coming in here as some trades are on the board here, 2 down for each team. And this is kind of a crucial moment as the camo is going to be dropping in a little bit. So whatever team can kind of get a legging on the P side of the map, in my opinion, is going to be able to maybe squeak out with that camo more efficiently. It's going to drop here around the 50 to 40 mark, I believe. Rami was the one who burned it, if I'm not mistaken, on Scared Money for the first camo drop. And we see a red player down there waiting for the camo.
That was Furiously. He's going to be able to get away with it, and that's going to be a big grab for Scared Money, right? Now they have at least 45 seconds of camo if he stays alive, and they can use this to start expanding out their lead as trade after trade is coming in. But Furiously just got spotted, and there's 3 players on this P side. They're going to put a lot of resources into taking him out, and he got stuck from Spartan from underneath, and that is a quick kill of the camouflage. Furiously had the opportunity to expand the lead for his team, but could not get the job done as Barbs finds that kill on Rain over at P2. But once again, man, it just feels as if a team gets 1 kill, immediate pressure is applied by the other to try to get them out of their power position. But this is the first time that we're really seeing a dominant setup from a team. Scared Money have them all trapped in that back blue base.
Yeah, and the tables have kind of turned. They're only up by 2, but we did see Heart of Cards opening up this match by burning the camo and getting, you know, a good, I think, 3-4 kill lead. But now, you know, they're trailing away. It's kind of flipping as Red Team pulling with a 3 kill lead here. Vetro just trying to stay alive here, re-challenging on Name, feeling good, does get the trade. We're seeing some splits here on the Carbine side as Rami's doing a good job living, trying to win his battle. We see some team shots from the Carbine side. That just goes to show you Red Team is really in sync with each other. They know Rami's alone in that base, and they're still trying to help him out from the Carbine side before he gets taken down. Great plays, but now it's tied up. This is a match, and now Scared Money is pulling away. This is very, very close. Again, back to that crunch time as Camo's going to be up in about 20 to 30 seconds, and we do see pretty much everyone on the board just pushing in to the P side of the map. It's kind of headbutting.
Oh no! Yeah, I mean we're still a little bit away from camo, and there you can see how much value they put on as Rami finds himself a triple kill, the overkill potentially above him. No, he's not going to get that, but you can see how much value they put to camouflage on this map. We're talking 20 seconds from that camouflage being up, and we have all 8 players on the map fighting in one lane to see who can secure it. And Scared Money was the team that came out on top as they're able to secure themselves another camouflage. Musa finds a double kill but gets taken out immediately after. Rami needs to win this fight and win it. He does, a double kill, the pivotal kill in this game. To me, that's what's going to separate these two teams. That kill Rami just got, I think, is going to be the nail in the coffin. It's a little early to call it, I know, but man, that is just a momentum shifter of a kill right there from Rami.
Absolutely huge that he lived there, and he still has more time to help his teammates as they are just on top of the collapsing on blue team here in the blue base. This might be, oh my goodness, it looked like he was going to turn around and get the reversal, but good on Heart of Cards here to take out the camo. It's a 5 kill deficit. It's not over yet. It's a little bit early, like you said, but you know what? That was absolutely an incredible play by Red Team to secure another camo and giving them another swing here with a 5 kill lead. We're going to see if Spartan can live. He does have a teammate with him. They're going to be trying to push the Carbine side out as the other player is playing alone here, trying to milk their life as much as they can. Looks like Rami and Name did get a trade, and Spartan making the decision to go back to the blue base, controlling this as the rest of his teammates are on car, and they're going to be collapsing on the P side. This is very unorthodox, kind of. We don't see this too often, but I love this. They're controlling both bases and collapsing and pinching on the P side.
It's like a meat grinder effect has been made over in the middle half of the map. There was really nowhere for anyone to move, and we keep seeing Spartan do it. I'm not sure if it's just because he's really confident in his shot, but he consistently moves out to like car 1, P1, and finds like an unorthodox position to find first shots on players, and just has the confidence that they won't get away from him. And he's found a couple kills. I've seen it where he's sitting in front of car 1 or in front of P1, and he finds kills from underneath. But man, this Scared Money roster, they just have been staving off this comeback. They had a 5-kill lead when they won the Camel the first time around, but this time Heart of the Cards are in position over at P side. Camouflage coming up soon, and kills going in favor of Heart of the Cards. 3 go down, and now Camo should go into Heart of the Cards' favor. They have the lead, all the momentum to go with it. Rain has the Camouflage. This is the worst possible spot you could be in if you're Scared Money.
Yeah, they're going to see, I would like to see Scared Money work together here as a team. They are able to trade out some slaves to make it a 3v3. That Camo is still on the run, and they have to really account for that and try to work together. So as soon as Rain starts shooting, they can, turn around and get him. But Rain just doing a great job, patiently putting in his shots,
patience.
Waiting for his teammates. He's going to be able here to live a little bit longer. And he does have all of his teammates here in some sort of position to help, even from across the map on the car side. They're close enough. More slaves coming out, and Red Team just unable to take out Rain. He's just having his way, running around, just having the time of his life here, getting a killing spree. I love it.
1 kill from victory.
I mean, if you looked up in a textbook, if we're studying Halo, and you looked up the camouflage section and how to play camouflage Rain, well, there just would have been a picture of Rain in there, because that was perfect. He just played it so perfectly, and I said it was over. I thought Scared Money had it. They got themselves a lead. They had so much momentum with it. But then Heart of the Cards, they put it on its head. They find the kills. That being said, we're at 49-46. It is like, if they get a 4 down without dying, Scared Money could still steal away this game. But Spartan's going to try to stop that. He's at car 2, just lasering down people. He has Rami in front of him and eventually finds Rami. Man, look at that, man. Spartan's in between 3 players. And he somehow finds he finds a pick in the middle of it. That's insane. Ah. Oh, awesome. So we're seeing 17 and 11 from Spartan, man, going +6 in that game. And we talked about it before the game. I mean, Spartan is that player to watch out for. He goes +6. He has this ability to pop off, and pop off he did. And then with his duo Rain, with him just being so efficient with the camouflage, I thought that's what really made the difference between these two teams. Once again, the players that I talked about as well. Vetra on the other side, he drops 2,700 damage, trying to do the best for his team. What it really came down to was that last camouflage, really. And obviously, Spartan's team comes out on top, a better slaying team. But now they have to prove that they can efficiently win in these objectives as we're moving on to Coliseum CTF.
I love me some Kali CTF, man. This is one of my favorites. I love how the meta's changed. We're gonna see here how the teams are gonna be, pushing in on across the board. I'm wondering if we're gonna see more, elbow side runs or maybe some sniper.
Yeah, and honestly, I was watching your team. Like, it's surprising. I brought it up on stream when I was watching Flyers play. You guys are like a computer. It's like you're inputting a mathematical equation when you're playing Coliseum CTF. It's like a player goes elbow, a player comes into the window, you slay out in the base, the player from window pulls it out elbow, and it's consistently the same way over and over and over again. It looks like you guys have really drilled in Coliseum CTF. And why don't you speak a little bit of what you guys have been training over in your facility with that Flyers roster? How do you guys treat Coliseum CTF? What's important? What do you value on the map?
I think you said it really well, man. It's just making sure that we're flying in, no pun intended, I don't know what, but from all the lanes, right? Is if we're going to be pulling an elbow side run, we also want someone in the window, because you can anticipate teams are going to be hanging out in the back base, so you're not going to just let you come in easy. So you have to give them multiple dilemmas, and also playing the snipe side heavy as well when you need to, and just being very flexible and knowing where to pull the flag. So I'm super interested to see how this one's going to play out here, because I know Spartan is a beast on this map. I mean, he's just really, really good at controlling the power weapons and rotating well with his team. And as well, Vetra, we saw him earlier popping off with the sniper as well. Last time Cody was on the stream on this map. I think he was able to be instrumental to help his team kind of pull away and secure the win on the Slayer. This is going to be an OBJ though, so a little bit different, but still, Sniper does come into play. Same thing with Rockets.
Yeah, Sniper, and I was like, what you said, we saw Vetra already do it with the Sniper one time before. And, you know, Spartan is a man to fear with the sniper rifle as well. I remember seeing clips from him in Halo 2 Anniversary where he really started making a name for himself. Him with that sniper rifle, he's so dangerous. The question is who gets more of it, right? Who's going to be putting it to work? As we'll see, Spartan valuing the snipe side off the start. He's going to be throwing down some nades, trying to hit that player. Ooh, did they just,
I like it.
Was that intentional?
I don't know, but I like it.
Intentional. Oh, look at that. You know, for a player that hasn't been playing, quote unquote, you know, that's a pretty nerdy strat to start off with, as Spartan gets the kill on Rami, but Rami able to hit him in the headshot right away. I'm not sure if that sniper went off the map or not. And then Musa, that was interesting. He meanwhile furiously up top Rockets and is able to pull up the Rockets at the same time as they have this one flag out. But I think this one's pretty safe to say that it's dead. No, Spartan did get his sniper rifle back, so that did not fall off the map. And there we go. We really just see a stalemate of a start. Both teams were able to push a little bit on either side, but not able to make the play. And Spartan, I think he knows how great Vetra is with that sniper rifle. He doesn't want to let him have the chance to even grab it. He just throws it right off the map. I love it when players think that far ahead, right? I'm gonna die anyway, might as well get it off the map.
Right, even with just one bullet left in the chamber, that's the respect that he's giving to all these players. Is, you know what, that one kill might still matter, and even still, you're not gonna get it. If I don't have it, no one's getting it. We're gonna see here good defense here from Heart of Cards as they're able to kind of delay Red Team as they were really collapsing in on them. We see Rain being aggressive. I like this play. We'll see if he's able to pull it out through the elbow side, and I'm sure his teammates are there to help him. Rockets are going to be dropping here in a little bit, so this could turn into a favorable situation, but we do see two members of Heart of the Cards go down, and the flag is returned. I'd like to see here Rain if he can milk a little bit longer. That would have been a huge win here, but good job from Scared Money to take out Rain and secure their base, as they're going to push out here on the snipe side and try to collapse in, and the Rockets are about to drop as well.
Now look at all those players from Heart of the Cards. They head towards snipe, and as that was happening, a flank comes in from Spartan, and he's finding kill after kill as they get this flag towards the snipe side run. But these players from Scared Money spawning over in the elbow and immediately getting into the basement and trying to fight. But Musa finds himself a double kill, and this is going to be hard fought if they're able to get this flag away, as Rain finds another kill. And this is the problem when you don't get the flag quite away, and you have to, it's like you're playing horde mode or zombies in Call of Duty, where you're just having to fight over and over and over again for that little bit of like inch by inch for that flag to get away, and they're not quite able to do so. But they're able to keep the pressure up as Heart of the Cards is in the base once again, finding shots. Vetra was able to get away with the Rockets while all this was happening, but Musa finds that kill and gets the Rockets for himself, but he's eventually traded out. We have a case of the cursed Rockets, as no one's quite able to get away with them. As we see, Furiously stands above all. He finally finds the Rocket, and he's already pushing into the base with them. We'll see if he's able to find a kill with those Rockets. And he's actually Furiously already grabbing the flag, and I think that's a bit of a misstep as Rain took him out right away, and now Vetra's all by his lonesome trying to fight over on this snipe side. He's landing down shots, and the Rockets eventually come back to haunt Scared Money. Furiously not able to burn all the ammo, and now Heart of the Cards making their initial push. They're in the base, and it looks like they have a dominating setup. They have them all spawned at elbow, the sniper in a power position. The question is, can they get the flag away?
Right, Spartan with the sniper, and we did see the window insert. That was really good by the player on the fountain to go into the window as they pulled the flag, so they're giving the opposite team a lot of angles to fight for. And we're going to see if Spartan can live here. I believe he wasted the last bullet, not giving them any ammo again. That's 2 times in a row. He's always on top of that, making sure if he's got the weapon, he's got the weapon. No one's going to use any ammo afterwards. And, you know, this has just been a tight game so far. Rockets just dropped. We're going to see which team is able to grab them, as it looks like Snipe Sight is going into the Heart of Cards' favor. We'll see if they find this hiding player, Rami. They do spot Rami, but there's some action happening also on the elbow side of the map. So we're going to see if blue team is able to play defense while living here. Name doing a great job living on the snipe side. Spartan gets a slay. I like this patient play by Name. If he's able to survive here, they're going to be in position to go for a pull soon. It's getting a little scrappy though. some players do go down here for blue team.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah, scrappy is a great way to describe it. With 3 players going down for Heart of the Cards, and Scared Money once again weathering the storm. And a storm it is, man. That Heart of the Cards roster, they get up in your face and they get into that base and try to pull flag after flag, but none of them have been successful as of yet. But this could be a potential flag grab for Rami. It looks like they're in a great spot. Rami comes in. Can he get around the corner? He does, as Vetra finds a perfect kill, but Spartan able to get him off the spawn. But Vetra is just in that window. He's going to be this line of defense that they desperately need. He's hitting shots into Spartan. He's trying to get behind him. The help is there. The flag run is going, but no one's on the cutoffs. We see them overextending.
That was looking really good. I mean, they did allow blue team to get all the way across, and they might be able to respond back as I say that though, 3 go down here for Heart of the Cards. Red team back on it with their snipe side control. I like this. Furiously just sprinting across before the enemy spawn, getting into their cave. He's gonna have to milk here a little bit, and he's going in aggressively, actually throwing himself into the back of the base for a trade. 2 more slaves go down, 3 down, all 4 down for Heart of the Cards. That aggressiveness paid off, and the whole team was ready to collapse, but we do see blue team coming in, getting a good cave spawn to help stop that flag. And unfortunately, nothing ended up happening for Scared Money, as we did see this blue team. Great defense.
Wow, Spartan. That is a confident shot from Spartan as he eventually gets the fadeaway shot falling down from the silver. But I think the theme that we saw in game 1, the efficiency of the teams coming in once again. Every time we've seen Scared Money get 3 or 4 down, they're instantly in the base trying to pull out flags. They've been successful on 1, but now Name trying to find his counter as he's able to get this over towards snipe side, and this should be a cap. Rain has that sniper over at top cat. He should be able to peel anyone that needs to get peeled off the overextend, and they get one in for themselves. So there we go. Heart of the Cards finally able to relay a flag in. It's been a tough go at the objective for them thus far, but they tie it up, and we're basically back to 0-0 with 5 minutes left in the game as we're tied up 1. All flag getting pulled out once again for Scared Money, but Name is in position, but he's not opting to challenge. He's just gonna let that flag go, and he's eventually gonna re-challenge. What do you think of that, lads? Like, they just let Bards get all the way back with this flag for free.
It's hard to say, right? Maybe what the comms were, it's looking like maybe he could have delayed it, but unfortunately that flag does go in though for Heart of the Cards. Scared Money coming in. We see blue team coming in just trying to scrappily pull the flag again, but there aren't enough slays, it seems like. Want to see if Heart of the Cards can make a play here as Rain coming in from the elbow side flank. If he can get this slay here, I think he does have teammates in position to help get the pull, but he does go down there on the elbow. We do see Sparty in the window. Good stick by him to kind of even out the numbers. 3 go down momentarily again for Heart of the Cards, and Scared Money just already holding forward. Both teams here just not giving up and not letting loose on the gas, if you will. They're just playing very quick Halo. Even when they're down numbers here, we see trades happening and the flags are being pulled. As soon as you see an opening, they're taking it.
Wow, that's incredible. They pulled out the flag. That's an accelerated flag run, right? They pull out the flag before the players are even down, having confidence that his team's going to slay on the way back, and slay out they do. Wow. Veteran Bards found 2, and really shout out to Rami that game, because so many times 2 of their flag caps were directly responsible because Rami sat at the elbow, got there without the players of Heart of the Cards knowing, waited for his opportunity, and struck. And every time he struck, it ended up in a flag cap. Shout out to Vetra as well, because we saw Bards, man. He almost choked that flag cap. You saw that, right, lads? Where he's like, I can't get it in, can't get it in. Left Veteran a 1v2, and the 1v2 he wins. But once again, the story is the efficiency from this Scared Money roster. They got heavily outslayed once again, and they come out on top.
Yep, can't speak enough about the OBJ efficiency. I mean, their damage is there, it's close, you know, but you gotta
at least they
effective
out-damaged this time. I think they out-damaged this time at least. Last time they got heavily out-damaged and heavily outslayed. This time they're putting up equal damage, which I think shows that, you know, they're playing very good defense. They're keeping them away. You know, that Rain and Spartan were able to stay alive. Spartan have an incredible stat line once again. I think he had like 24 kills.
Yeah, and the flag pulls too. I think it was 7 for red team and 6 for blue, so 13 in total. Just constantly, it felt like we were always seeing a flag standoff, a flag pull, and like the last flag cap that we saw, like you said it perfectly, just they were down numbers, but they saw the opening and wasted no time to come in and just pull that flag, trusting their teammates to eventually even out the numbers as the flag was being ran back right here.
How fast he is with that, man. He's got the dexterity. He's gonna have arthritis in a couple of years with how fast he's pressing that B button, the Y switch in, man. It's gonna happen, man. We're gonna be 60-year-old men just crippled with our fingers useless. Our entire body gonna be totally fine, right? It's just our fingers. We won't be able to hold anything anymore. We're all gonna be just asking to be fed, getting a feeding tube. Ooh. But I don't even know where I was going on with that last. Yeah, it took a turn. It was very dark. I'm depressing myself.
So it looks like we had a little bit of a false start, but we're gonna hop on with another favorite of mine. I love Plaza Strongholds, man. I mean, what a great game type, you know? Love it. And it's gonna be objective, so we're gonna see if the story continues with the slays and whatnot. But yeah, we have a lot to look into this map. How does this play out, Gary? I know you like this one too.
One thing I want to say before we even go, I mean, talk about a great best of 5 rotation, right? The Slayer that we had was truth. We had the best oddball game type in my best oddball map in my opinion in Echelon, the best flag map in my opinion on Kali, and now we have the best Strongholds map in Plaza. And I think you said it best, Laz, whenever you talk about this map. I know you love this map, but that LR control going to be so vital to these teams winning, and I have Scared Money probably edging it out this time around.
Yeah, I think the controlling the loop, the tram, the glass, or the LR spawns, whatever you call it, when you're gaming Halo 5, it is so important for this game type and the Strongholds, because how you're going to control Nest and bottom mid, either or both, if you have Nest control and they're spawning on loop over and over again, right? You have to be controlling that. That's a key position on this game type. And, you know, the overshield coming up, or sorry, the camo popping up in the center of the map there every 2 minutes is going to be crucial. It's going to give your team a chance to roam around the map. And then you can't forget about that shotgun in the yard is honestly the X factor in many games for Plaza Strongholds. Hopping on board, that camo did get burned. Double kill for Name. He's taken down.
Yeah, I mean, almost a triple kill from Name right off the start. But yeah, that shotgun always an X factor. Sometimes you'll see the shotgun not even play an impact in the game, and then other times you'll just see a shotgun player take it over and just hold down this lane. And this is the best spot to have shotgun. Rami has it in his back pocket. He's just chilling over at that LR. It's the power position of the map. He can have quick access to bottom mid. He can have quick access to Nest, and he can have quick access to yard. All 3 strongholds. And if anyone tries to push him out individually, Shoddy to the face. He got it. He's got a great position. Unfortunately, not able to execute on that kill. So Musa able to get that shotgun, but all 3 players in Heart of the Cards had to break out through that yard just to stop the trip cap. But man, they're so fast at the breakout, lads. You just saw they broke out and then they're immediately already in the middle of the map. I mean, they're playing extremely fast, but points going on the board for Scared Money still.
Right, we're gonna see if Musa he's got that shotgun, so I believe he had about 2 or 3 bullets left. That's kind of an X factor here if he can get some slays. And we do see a lot of players coming in for the yard here. Musa does go down and giving the shotgun right back over here to Vetra as he puts it in for another double kill. This is 2 times, I think. Or no, sorry, that was Name earlier. Triple kill from Vetra, and he's already aware of the Nest spawns, and they could be possibly splitting blue above him, but he's in a good spot here where just in case if they do, he's got the shotgun ready. I want to see him rotate over here to this loop. We need to see a team control the loop for the camo. It's about to drop, and if he can rotate there and help his team block this off, they're going to be looking pretty to get this next camo. As he's rotating there, doing a good job living. Looks like they're going to be able to possibly bag this camo. We're going to have to see though if blue team can respond and get some slays.
Yeah, I mean, I love that play from Betcher, right? And you can tell him that he liked using the sandbox. He picked up an LR. He picked up a shotgun. He was running around the map doing what was necessary. Camo comes up. Rami gets it on the body. I don't see him living, though. If he does, that'd be mightily impressive. And, okay, there we go. The nade finally finds the nade. I was about to say, he's in a dangerous spot right there, dropping down. And they do eventually find him. Hard the cards and working their way back into this game. And I'm not sure about Scared Money, man. They had a great spot, and it seems sometimes they're a little bit too anxious to get on that next rotation of slays. Oh, Vetra. Yeah, Spartan just put Vetra on some skates right there as he gets the reversal medal. Vetra able to trade out right away. But it seems as if Scared Money, they get the setup that they want, they find the kills, and then they play so fast to try to collapse on the next set of kills that they give up the map control that they had to do so.
Yeah, blue team doing a good job here of controlling the hills that they have, and they are already, looks like they're losing a yard. We see Rami here being aware they could be flanking his driveway. Does get control of yard here, a little bit of a back and forth, but we saw blue team spawning on the loop, and Rami's doing a great job just delaying, making sure he doesn't get killed here. I'm not sure if he saw that, heard that player flanking from behind. Great flank there from Vetra. And we're going to see blue team going in for the trip cap now, just trying to pull away a little bit further. The bottom mid hill is in contention right now. I'm wondering about that shotgun too. I think the shotgun actually could be up right now, but I'm not sure if they're going to be checking, or if they have a coach maybe in their ears letting them know. But a triple cap coming in here from blue team, and Rain doing a great job collapsing in, knowing they're going to be spawning on the nest, as the rest of his teammates are loop, and that's all you need. Loop and blue control coming in, hunting the overkill. Great plays by Rain and Heart of the Cards to separate themselves and double Scared Money score.
I mean, what an impressive performance from Rain. I mean, he went from yard straight into blue to find himself a triple kill, moving so fast. And once again, they're just going to collapse on these players in yard. The yard does get taken by Scared Money, but it's not going to last long as they're all coming in. They're just going to find 3, potentially 4 down, as Rami finds a double kill at the last second. He's pushing out for the triple. Rami, man, that's some confidence from Rami. He makes Spartan one shot, but can't quite come out on top, as Vetra has his own fight. He's going to make a Musa one shot. Bards eventually comes in and finishes. But man, we saw an impressive start from Scared Money off the beginning, and then Heart of the Cards. It's like they've all played this game for years and years and years, and they know how to play it, because they the second they found an advantage, they've taken advantage, and they have a trip cap. It's looking devastating thus far. I think we're going into a game 5, Laz.
Yeah, I mean, blue team really looking dominant. Plus, they got control of the shotgun, as Rain does have it in the back pocket. I'm not sure what happened with the camo, but it's kind of old news now at this point. We do see Rain controlling that shotgun. He's going to go into gold. He's in a great spot here. He knows they're going to be spawning blue, and he's going to be baiting this push here. As one comes in, he's anticipating another one. He's coming in aggressively. He's got a few more shots left. He does get taken down, but great play here to help him buy some time as the trip cap comes in. That's going to be definitely the next game right there. There's no way to come back from that. Great job, Heart of Cards.
Rain, I mean, Rain's showing why he's one of the best pro players right there. He's so smart, man. He knows when to push and what the timing is on the map. You could tell that he was timing out the spawns to push to one spot to get them all trapped in a particular area, and that was just an absolutely filthy display from this Heart of the Cards roster. And once again, they're slaying. I mean, I don't think there hasn't been one game where they haven't outslain. So they're comfortably slaying, and the question is can they hold it up in the game 5? We're going to Slayer. Slaying is the name of the game. We've seen that this Heart of the Cards roster has done it continually, time and time again. Can they do it? Can they ice up in the final game, though?
Right. I mean, like you said, they've been dominating in the slays, so we could probably anticipate that to continue to happen. Or Scared Money might just say, you know what, we're gonna actually ice up here, game 5, and get our slays on the board. We know they're a very, very efficient team, so we know they have good communication. They're aware of each other on the map. They know how to move together. We just have to see that kind of translate into slays in this next layer coming up for game 5. Man, we're at it. Who's gonna win with these predictions? I don't know. It's coming down right here to the wire.
Oh my God,
great plays here on the board here. We're seeing
Spartan. Oh my God. I cannot believe Spartan did that, man. Oh, but yeah, I mean, what an incredible game series that we've had, and it can't be any more fitting that we'll go into a 5th game.
Love it.
And now it's like I think this is where we're going to see the mental of Scared Money, right? Like how much can they withstand, because they've gotten outslayed every game, and they know they've gotten outslayed every game. You check your leaderboard. Look at that, man. Slow motion. Shout out to Louis V Titan in the back, man, making everything look so good. God, I want to see it. Yeah, I love that we're going to see this play again. Break this down for us, lads. Like, what is he actually doing right here?
I would assume that he knows they're going to be spawning on the blue, and he's just chilling with the shotgun thinking, you know what, it's going to be a team push. He might have been thinking there might be even more players here. He's aggressively coming in and just trying to buy his teammates some time, I think, because they were so close to ending the game, and his teammates were going for the chip cap. All he had to do was just delay over slay, and he just said, screw it, I'll get a double kill. They can take shoddy. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a trip cap. It's going to be GG after.
Yeah, I mean, Rain, he played out of his mind. Like we said, he had that last play at the end just to know where to perfectly position himself like you said, and then he had the play before that where he went and found the triple kill. So I mean, Rain, to me, hands down MVP of that last game. We'll see a Scared, but he can put that last game behind them, though, as we're moving into our 5th game. We're having a Rig Slayer sniper rifle going to be playing an Impact. Spartan has some metal in his mouth. You know, he has some bad taste about this map. Remember back in the World Championship where he grabbed that sniper rifle, had a bit of a controller issue, stood still, and Snipe Down took him down and ended up winning a substantial amount of money off of Spartan because of that controller malfunction. We'll see if that happens once again. Spartan finds himself towards the sniper rifle, but is immediately burned. Musa burned the camouflage for his team. 3 kills immediately in the favor of Scared Money. Make it 4 as they get the team wipe, the sniper rifle, and now potentially the scatter shot as well, as Name dropped it in that short hallway. So you couldn't ask for much of a better start for the Scared Money roster. Oh, my angle, Bards!
Wow.
You don't see that angle every day, Les.
He was just ready. He was so confident and knew someone's going to spawn here. I'm just going to wait, and it's going to happen. And it happened, and he executed. You love to see the execution. He's sitting there waiting for the other. He's just trusting his teammates. So much trust on the rest of his teammates to control the rest of the map. But now, as I'm sure you know, Slayers are coming down. He knows to rotate here. Great rotation from him to get to top tower, holding a high position for his team. He does get caught off guard a little bit by the bunker split. It seems like he was getting shot from behind. And now blue team able to secure the sniper. We're gonna see if they can pull away with it now, as Name does have the sniper. I'm not sure what happened to the scatters. Flursley actually does get taken down. Vetra now has a scatter. So, you know, the teams here kind of splitting the power weapons, if you will. And I think it's very important for Red Team, for Scared Money, to control that scatter and know to play it off the map or waste the ammo and time it, because it will come back in 60 seconds if you drop it for another weapon, or if it's out of ammo and you die. And you can hold that information for your team and make sure the opposite team never knows when the next scatter is going to be back up. But with that said, we're going to just see if Name can pull away here with the sniper. He's just kind of patrolling and not able to catch anyone yet with his angles, but I like his positioning here, as we're going to see the camo drop in about 20 seconds, and his team is ready and kind of, you know, wrapping around the perimeters of the camo.
Yeah, the sniper rifle in that tower is so powerful, especially, but there's prerequisites to it, right? You either have to have bunker control or you have to have yellow corner control. You need to have the confidence that one of your sides is covered, and that's why they that Scared Money roster initially lost that sniper rifle up in tower. And there we go, furiously able to take down Name. Camouflage came up, it got dropped down. No one's picked it up quite yet. I believe, there we go, Bards is able to get that camouflage and get away with it. So they had a rock solid start, where we saw Bards with the sniper rifle getting that cheeky little spot to get a kill. Name able to collect his sniper rifle once again, but Bards is going to be finding himself in a fight soon, and he has a camouflage to work with. Oh my, you saw that sniper glint. I think Bards saw, he's like, I don't know if he saw me or not. Oh, okay, sometimes, you know, you just got to make the normal jump, Bards. You can't constantly try going for the sneaky spot, but man, oh my,
it happens.
Like, look at Name, man. He's so aware of that cuts push, and you know, you don't normally see players checking that with a sniper rifle. And there we go, Bards listening for the player underneath, finds Spartan, and now is looking for the player out in bunker, trying to use his camouflage to find a break for his team. His teammates are finding kills across the map. Name's by himself, and Name gets taken down. A complete collapse from Heart of the Cards. Scared Money able to take all 4 players down, and now they have him on cycle as Musa gets taken down once again. They're split spawning into the bunker, but 3 players once again. Scared Money starting to run away with it. Rami gets the sniper rifle. Bards is pushing the tower. We're seeing a great moment from the Scared Money roster. They have the power weapons control, sniper, scatter shot, all in their control. We're seeing a beautiful game played by Scared Money thus far.
I love it, and honestly, if we can live here with the sniper, Red Team, if they want to, in my opinion, if they want to run away with this even more, we need to see them control these weapons and not give Blue Team a chance with them. So again, using all the ammo for the scatter and the sniper, getting ready to play it, making sure we don't give them any ammo, basically, is what needs to be running in their heads. And Blue Team on the flip side, they need to be working together and not running out here and getting peeled, giving Furiously free picks, because they are down by 10. And so if part of the cards want to come back, they're going to have to focus together, get some slays. And Furiously just literally putting on a montage here as he gets taken down and the sniper gets dropped in the cuts. Rain also losing the scatter, I believe, putting it on spawn right now, and the camo's about to drop. We saw Bards picked it up last cycle, and he made an incredible play to help his team collapse in on the Heart of the Cards blue team setup. But right now, I think we saw Sparty getting away with this camo. We're going to see if he's able to sneak his way, get some information, and open up the map. This is crucial, Gary, for blue team if they can actually get some picks here with the camo.
Crucial is absolutely right. And you don't want a different man with the camouflage in his hand. Let Spartan use that incredible shot of his to find kills with the camouflage. We saw that they opted to keep the sniper rifle in Bards' hand instead of getting away with that camouflage. Which one comes out on top as we're seeing trade after trade. And the problem is, man, this Heart of the Cards roster, they're not in the position to be getting trades. They need to start getting cycles. They need to start getting spawn traps. They need to start getting themselves back into this game. They have a 10-kill deficit to make up, as Spartan and Rain starting to cut into that. Bards finds his trade at least. But yeah, if you're this Scared Money roster, all you have to really focus on is making sure that everyone is protected. Make sure that if you die, that kill gets traded out every time, and if they do that, they'll come out on top. But Heart of the Cards finding a little bit of momentum, cutting that lead down just by a bit. They have the complete inside control. Now they're going to start coordinating a push towards the outside, but this is where we're going to start seeing our game slow down.
Yeah, and it's going to be this next camo. It's a little bit away. It's going to be huge alongside in tandem with that sniper, and we're seeing the teams here. I'm sure they're going to be setting up here for the sniper on the nest side. We see Rain doing a good job with his teammate here. I believe that's Spartan. They're just watching the possible flanks here as that sniper's about to drop on the nest, and we do see Scared Money just trying to get some slays and pick it up, but this camo again is going to be huge. I think the game is only a 5-kill game. Whatever team picks up this camo, if they're able to live with it and make some plays, they can secure the win here just off of this next cycle, and it's going to drop very soon.
Yeah, that camo is going to be so important. But Furiously and Bards were able to get the power weapons while all this was happening. So the map control was in favor of Heart of the Cards. The sniper and the scatter shot go to Furiously and Bards. And I think the camouflage did get picked up by someone from Heart of the Cards. As we saw Furiously just checking the sewers, seeing if he can find a camo. And yeah, you could definitely tell he knows there's a player around him. He's looking for a camo. I don't know if oh, there's the camo. Man. Oh my!
Sneaky stutter stepping, so
sneaky.
He can't be hurt. Gets the double kill. I think the sniper got played off the map right there as well. Great play by him, and then playing the scatter as well. Now we know the time is. Both teams should be aware that at about 4:02, the next scatter is going to come back as they saw him play it off the map.
402, keep it in mind. We'll see. I mean, Scared Money's done a wonderful job at keeping power weapon control. This map, how long can it continue? His name, name at the last second gets back smacked. That was a critical kill, a 7-kill lead now in favor of Scared Money, and they've gotten outslayed game after game. Have not outslayed one time this entire series, but when it comes down to it, do they have the ice? And so far they showing that they in fact do. They've been playing a phenomenal game 5 in the winners final. Can they keep it going? Vetra finds Musa. Name trades out over at the yellow corner, but Vetra immediately comes back. They know they just have to play trade for trade, slow the game down, make sure that you have each other's help, and they're doing a wonderful job at it. Vetra trying to keep this tower control, finds 3 shots, and that player at yellow corner is getting pushed by the short haul. And I love how he just backs up. He knows that he does not need to die. He can't be the player that opens up a lane for the enemy team to push through.
And that scatter should be up. It's kind of hard. Killing spree here coming in for Vetra, and again this camera. I'm not sure.
Vetra.
Oh my gosh, 3 down there for Heart of the Cards. Scared Money's gonna be able to just stick together here, hold this inside of the map control for that camo. It's popping up here soon, and that's gonna help them if they can secure it. Probably get the win. There it is, right there. Camo just dropped. Furiously trying to live, doing a great job winning his 1v1 piv against its name as blue team soaring in, trying to get the burn. Great burn from blue team. But Heart of the Cards, like you said earlier, we need to see them make runs here. It's getting to this 3-kill limit at the end of the game now with only 3 minutes left. They do have the scatter shot. That player is doing a good job trying to live. That is their only lifeline now. And Rain does get taken down.
Oh, no. That's going to do it. Vetra's... Oh, Vetra, come on. Matt, lads, we just saw an incredible performance. An incredible performance from this Scared Money roster. That was a pure ice up from them. They played just about as perfectly as you could, and you called it earlier, like, hey, they should know it's coming up at 4:05, And Vetra, he decides, hey, I'm not going to look at the scatter shot. I'm going to let them have it. I'm going to make sure we secure this camouflage. We saw that team from Spartan just immediately make an all-out push to get to that camouflage. They weren't able to do so because of that tower control that Vetra had. He put down incredible shots. And the one time they outslayed, they do it when the winners finals on the line. They're going to be in our grand finals, top 2 confirmed.
Yeah, what a series, all the way to game 5. I'm just, wow, you know, and Spartan also shooting, I think, 63%. This last game really just trying to do whatever he can to help his team squeak out this win. And, you know, that tower control, like you said, was just on point. Look at this snipe. This was literally, that was such a great snipe.
Bring that back. I want to see, I know I'm asking a lot in the thing, but I want to see. Look how thin. Look, like he has half a second to hit that shot. And he just does it. I mean, talk about an angle. I felt like that just set the momentum for the entire game. I mean, what a line of sight right there.
Yeah, Barnes really just put in this play as well. He had done the spring jump from bottom tower to top tower and then just stopped moving, listening for the enemy. Maybe he heard the call up, but knew to drop down and get the perfect, just burning his thrust too confidently, knowing he's going to get that back smack. Just Barnes really doing the most for his team there with the camo and the snipe plays. Just red team always being on top of the snipe control as well. More peels here. This is that moment where we're saying we needed to see blue team kind of slow it down and take safer routes together because, you know, red team had all the weapons, I think, had sniper, scatter, and they were collapsing in as a team. Non-stop montage clips here from them.
I love this play from Spartan, though. This was such a great moment from Spartan. He gets behind 1. But once again, I mean, this was so critical, right? Furiously plays off the sniper rifle, then immediately as well, Bards got the scatter shot off at the same time. And like you said, it's so important to keep the power weapons in your control. And that's what Scared Money did better. When they did not have the ability to hold the sniper rifle, they decided to throw it off. When they couldn't keep the scatter, they threw it off. They didn't want to give opportunities to this Heart of the Cards roster to get back into this game. They didn't let them have the deck to draw from. There was no defining moment for Yugi to pull out the desperately needed card at the last second. They just threw the deck away.
Ooh, that was deep. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, Scared Money was not playing scared, and they really clutched up at that last Slayer game when they needed to clutch up because they have been getting outslayed pretty much the whole series. In that last game, they really pulled through. So I'm very excited to see them continue their journey here. They're going to make it all the way to the finals.